It's amazing. If anything you get from this video, get the Mendelic acid. Hey YouTube, it's your girl Kim. Welcome and welcome back. If you're new, then you guys would not know that a few months ago, well, almost a month and a half actually at this point, I ordered some products from The Ordinary, and you know, my intentions were to get rid of my textured skin. It's not completely gone, but it has improved significantly. So I'm gonna go over the products that I've used and just a gist of what they've done and if I would recommend it. Now, one thing I like about The Ordinary, like last year, maybe 2 years ago, I did an affordable skincare routine on my channel. I'm going to link that video down below if I can find it, because sometimes I can't find it. But I was very much impressed by, one, the cost of their products as well as the quality of their products. So it's definitely a no-brainer for when I was looking for products that I would use to attempt to get rid of my textured skin, that they would be the company that I would go with. I love their products. I love how transparent their products are, and it's cost effective, and it really really does work. So I'm gonna go over what I use, and like I said, just the basic, because I don't want to make this video too long. Now, if you guys recall, I use a skin resurfacing mask not that long ago, and in me doing that, it actually burned my skin. I did leave it on too long, but the people who I saw using it did leave it on long. So I was a little bit skeptical, but I'm like, you know what, I've used Ordinary and I haven't had any issues. So one of the first products that I picked up was the Glycolic acid. And this is said to help with like uneven skin tone. Like the combination of things that I used just worked, and it worked well. So this is supposed to target the surface of the skin, help improve skin clarity, balance uneven skin tone, correct texture over time. So initially, like when I did it, I thought, you know, after a month, because that's what I've done before, it was gonna work. And I did see some improvements, but I really only started seeing improvements within like the last week or two. So it's probably been about that 5 or 6 week mark, I would say, if you decide to try these products, that you're going to see an improvement in your overall skin. So I use this as a toner. Now, I did have 2 separate routines. So the stuff that contains the acid, I only use it at night just because, again, I had that issue with the mask that burned me. In addition to that, like I always tell people, when you come on my channel, you don't want to do too much, because when you do too much, what can tend to happen is that you can clog your pores. So instead of helping with a problem, you can actually create a problem by having too much on your face, if that makes any sense. So I would use this and I will tone my face at night. Then I follow it up in no particular order. I usually just put a couple drops. I'm going to tell you guys how much I used that worked for me in my hand. So the next product that I used was the Buffet. And all of these products, I did research, they actually have a wide array of products. Since me actually buying this, they now have a multi-peptide serum that they have on their website that does contain this. So it contains a lot of the other ingredients, but again, some things may work for some and not for others. So again, do your research and figure out what's going to work for you. So the Buffet is a multi-peptide skin support technology that targets multiple signs of aging at once. So it's supposed to help improve your skin appearance of fine lines and supports overall skin elasticity. Now, because I was afraid of my skin drying out, I did incorporate an oil. So I incorporated the organic cold pressed rosehip seed oil, and I wanted something that was light. I realized, like back then, well, not back then, like back when I used to use like oils on my face, I was probably putting on too much. So I wanted something that was going to be light. So I picked this up for that reason. It's very light, but also very moisturizing. Gives your skin a glow without overdoing it, if you know what I mean. So this is supposed to help to naturally hydrate and address signs of aging by brightening and balancing uneven skin tone, supporting skin elasticity. So again, everything that I picked up from them is supposed to give me the goals that I'm going for, which is, you know, obviously signs of aging, which can be associated with textured skin. So everything that I got did address the issues that I wanted to address with my skin. The next thing, I don't want to say that I got, because I've actually been using this since I tried it over 2 years ago, is a niacinamide. And it's supposed to help boost skin brightness, improve skin smoothness, and reinforces the skin's barrier over time. I don't want to say like I don't really know if it works. Now I'm gonna get to my favorite. So you guys, if you don't even think of tapping out of this video, because there is a favorite product, and it's a favorite product for a reason. So you guys gotta stay tuned to see what that favorite product is, because game changing. I mean, all of these things, like I said, it definitely work. I do see a huge improvement in my skin texture, but there's one product that hands down, I think it was also probably like one of the most expensive ones too. There are other products they have that I do want to try, like retinoids, and then there was something else, but at the moment in my life, if you guys know, you know, I can't really try it. So, and I don't want my skin to become addicted to certain things, so these are light enough to where I was comfortable trying it, but not, you know, not that they weren't gonna give me any results, because they definitely gave me results. I'm gonna save the best one for last. So the next one that I tried was lactic acid, and it's supposed to offer a solution that offers effective exfoliation targeted at the skin surface. So again, and I feel like, I don't want to say like I used this before. I might actually already have this in my drawer. I can't remember. Like, I low-key feel like I had this, but I would notice that in using the products in its combination, that anywhere that I had a blemish, rather than it peeling my entire face, it only peeled where the blemishes were. I don't know how that's possible, because when you think of something that's going to peel, obviously if you put it all over your face, you're going to think it's going to peel everything. No, this only peeled in the places where it needed to be peeled. Now everything else, I think, over time, like any extra dead skin did come off, but it wasn't like causing excessive dryness. So again, figure out what works for you, but this is the combination that worked for me. Now let's have the star of the show enter. Star of the show and my favorite product is the Mendelic acid. Why is it my favorite product? Now you guys know here on my channel I'm very transparent. I pick when I'm stressed. It's just what I do. Everyone has their thing. Like, that's just mine. I try not to, because I realize that I cause a lot of my skin issues. And I don't want to say like dug a few holes in my face, but like if I have like a pimple or a blemish that's like underneath the skin, sometimes I pick it to the point where I literally dig a hole in my skin. And that's what had happened here. I do have a little bit of foundation because I went out, but nothing that you can't like not see the blemish, because I think it is still very much visible. But that was a hole. And I legit wish, when I say I wish, that I took a picture of it, but I didn't, because I wasn't expecting this result. I'm just thinking like, hey, you know, over time it's gonna go away, it'll be fine. What do I mean when I say that? So I literally dug a hole in my face. There was like a little crater, because I dug and dug until I got the blackhead or whatever it is was underneath my skin out, and it left like a little hole. And I'm like, oh my gosh, I just ruined my face. Now I've done this before in the past, used something else on my face, and it actually caused scar tissue on my nose. When I tell you, I was like, you know what, not to say like I got nothing to lose, but I don't want to say, what's the word I'm looking for? A sucker for torture or whatever it is that I think you guys get what I mean. So like you would put stuff like this on a raw cut, which you're not supposed to do, but I do this all the time. Hasn't worked out this good for me in the past, but this, when I tell y'all, within 13 minutes, 30, that hole had pulled itself together. Like pulled itself together, not like scabbed and like you can see like the skin, because I've done that before and you see like broken skin and then like a circle around. Legit pulled itself together and closed the hole. I was like, so I feel as though, because I actually ordered the 3 things and then ordered this after I did some more reading and more research, and this is my game changer product. I feel as though once I added this to the routine, everything else just kind of came together. So again, do your research, figure out what works out for you. I'm going to put up on the screen, if I haven't already throughout this video, maybe on this side so you guys don't see my camera in the reflection, all the things that these products offer. But I like it for multiple reasons. The main one is obviously it works. 2, it's cost effective. And it just, it's It's amazing. If anything you get from this video, get the Mendelic acid. But that's my updates. I'm going to continue to use these products on a daily basis. I've kind of sidelined the rest of the products that I use on my face, but these definitely work. So that's all I have for you guys. That wraps up this video. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.